Hello, welcome back. So what we're going to do another lay. So I'm going to do another lay today. I didn't do one yesterday. So I'm going to count these cards back in. This was the last lay that we did. And obviously that a little recap. That took us to Inner Truth. So it was on Inner Truth and Preponderance of the Small and what was the other one? And the smoke. Yeah, so that's where the last lay was. I'm going to count these back in and I'm going to do another lay. Now, obviously, I've been looking at a lot of information on YouTube and that. And again, it's like we know that there's an agenda. And again, we know there's brilliant scholars out there know about the Draconians, Orion. I'm in line with Orion. Do you know what I mean? In the sense that these pyramids are everywhere. We know that like we're not. I'm not 1,000,000%. I'm not on good or bad, and I do want to stress another point. I'm in line with the universe, so this is why I'm pointing out that this is patriarchy. Tarot is matriarchy. I think this is not male and female. There's one universe. These two forces need to be unified. We also recognize that patriarchy hasn't really been the best. Hasn't really been the best. You know what I mean? It's like we're very divided. There's a lot of like negativity, animosity, fighting. We're all against each other. We're not, I'm not. That is not me. This work is about unification. I don't even want to use the word human beings because when you understand this language and how words have been misrepresented and you could be saying this, but really when you look at the root of the words, it means that. And I don't even like really speaking sometimes, you know what I mean? Because again, when we look at some of these scholars and the work that they've done, you really start to recognize that you don't even know what you're saying. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's really bad out here. But again, this is why I hope that doing this in this way and these numbers, the numbers do not lie. Do you know what I mean? The numbers are the numbers. So I think it's this other way of recognizing information that I hope is a bit more to the point. You know what I mean? Like this puts us in the right space. What these words for me are confusing. Do you know what I mean? They're confusing, and we don't want to be. We're trying not to be confused. Do you know what I mean? So someone's saying, "Look at the camera." Don't look at the camera or something like that. So I'm trying to look as if I'm talking to you. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to count these back in, and then we're going to do another lay. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so that's the cards counted in, and we're going to do a good shuffle, and then we'll bring out these cards and see where it leads us today. I've had some really good dreams, some good dreams. My dreams sometimes are good. Most of the time, they're pretty clear. Couple of mad hectic ones last night. So I'm hoping that when I do this later today, it's going to give me a bit of clarification on that. And I do want to stress, there's another thing I want to stress. I'm doing this year because I want to take the tarot out of some kind of gypsy Rosie Lee fairground attraction. I think the tarot is more serious than that. Do you know what I mean? You're not crossing my palm with silver and I'm going to read your fortune. Yeah, this that's not how I did a tarot. Should we take this one? We'll take this as the first one. So 8 strength. We'll have that as the first one. All right. Do you know what I mean? Because for me this is very serious, and I think we can see that the tarot is not just, there's the second one, page of wands, downside up. Well, no, upside down. It's that way, isn't it? All right, so we'll have him. Yeah, it's not just this kind of I don't think this is for children. Like, I don't think it's like this kind of, like, I don't know how to put it. Do you know what I mean? I just think the tarot's like serious anyway. 4 of swords, so we'll have that. I'll put that down. Right, so okay, we've got 5 of cups, downside up. We'll have that. Page of, 2 of pentacles, downside up, because I'm not turning it. Oh, that's the way it's come out. So I'm just turning it and then putting it down, so that's downside up. I'm not showing it that way, so it's turning it the other way. Right, so again, it's come out that way. So I'm going 2 of swords, downside up. Right, so death, downside up, 13. Oh, so I'm going to take these 2. I'm taking the one that's dropped on the floor, and I'm taking the one in my hand. So that one is 6 of wands. We'll have that. That's upside down. And then I've picked it up this way. Justice, upside down. So we're going to have that. So there's our 9 cards. Right. We've got our box. I have started doing the box first. Right, so we're going to put our numbers in, and then we're going to see where this is going to lead us today. Sorry, where's my pen? Got a pen around here somewhere. Where's the pen gone? Sorry, I will be. Where's the pen gone? Where did I put the pen? Sorry about this. Where's the pen? Right, so we're going to go 8 strength. We're going to go page, 6 wands, 4 swords, 5 cups, 2 pentacles, 2 swords, 13, death card, 6 wands, and 11 justice. So we've got, and a beautiful straight away there, our 8 and 11. So we've got our 8 at the top, 8 and 11. So I know straight away there's something in this. This is about a balance and the cycle and strength, you know what I mean? So again, these 2 cards are interchangeable, aren't they? 8 and 11, they're interchangeable cards. So straight away, those cards coming out and me looking at the lay, I'm going, yeah, 8, the goddess and Leo at the top, the goddess and the sun at the top, justice, balance. Again, the goddess has the lemniscape over her head, the cycle, justice at the bottom, balance, lawful. So that to me straight away is like, yeah, well, there's something in this. There's already a kind of a good feeling of the lay. Do you know what I mean? So we're gonna go with that. Let's do our math. So we've got 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 8 is 18. So we're gonna go 18. Put our 9 in, reverse, 6. And then we're going to go 5 plus 2 plus 2. 5 is 9. So we're going to go 9. Reverse. 6. And then we've got 13 plus 11. So we've got, what's this? 20. No, so we're going to go 26, 29, 30. Yeah? So that's, 10, 20, 26, 29, 30. So we're going to go 30. Gives us our 3. We can't reverse it, but we only write reversing because I've done it on all the others and it makes it look nice. I'm a bit ADHD like that. I've got to have this kind of, like, it's got to look correct. Sorry. Right, so, and then we're going to go 3, 0. And again, we can already see straight away from this top outcome of a pattern. So for a start, we're all on odd numbers. So we've got 3, 6, 9 there straight away. Beautiful power number. Can't be argued with. And now we're going to add that up, and we know that we're in this completion or a cycle. So we can see that straight away that there's a pattern to these numbers. Right, so we're going to go 9, 9, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we're going to go 21, which is 3. And then we're going to go 6 plus 6 plus 3, 12, 15. We're going to put our 15 in, which we know is 6. And then we're going to do our dash, reverse 9. So look at this, we've got our 993, and then we've got a 663, and then we've got a 36. We dash reverse the 9, so 369. So already we can see that there's a good pattern to these numbers. Do you know what I mean? Already, that's you're seeing it. You're seeing it now. You know what I mean? So just looking at them numbers, you know that like you're in a good space. There's something going on here with these numbers. You know what I mean? Straight away. So there must be a connection somewhere. So we're going to go down. So we're going to go 8 plus 5 plus 13. 5 plus 8 is 13. So plus 13 is 26. So we're going to go and look at this. 26 is 8. And then reverse the 6 to 29 is 11. So we've got our 8 and 11 in the box. And then our first outcome at the bottom is 8 and 11 outside the box. Again, for me, linking this kind of balance and cycle, I just seen on the timer 1322, which is my number. I'm saying that's the sun and moon number, right? So we've got some kind of strength and justice and balance coming out straight away. So we're going to carry on. We've got our 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 2, 6, 12, 13, 14. So we'll go 14, 5, 41, 5. And then we've got 11, plus 4, plus 2. That's 15, 16, 17. And we've got 17, which is our 8. And then again, on me, we're going to put our 11 in underneath it because it's the alternative to the 8. So let's do our math again. 16, 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 5, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we've got our 21 again. And then we've got 11, which is 22, plus 5, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 is 9, reverse 6. So as a number pattern combination, come on, you cannot tell me straight away that that's like a power number combination. Instantly, angel number 333. We've got it there. We are the angel number 333. We've got it. We could even say 663. We've got 69. We've got 36, 39. So we're all on threes, 369, and we've got our 3, 6, reverse 9, 3, 9, reverse 6. That's a power number. Do you know what I mean? So we're happy with that. We're going to go with that. We're going to do our lower outcome of 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 1 is 2. 3 plus 3 is 6. Then we're going to go 2 plus 1 is 3. 7 plus 5 is 12. Equals, and we can go 15. 9 plus 6 is 15. Gives us our 6. Reverse 9. And again, we can see that it is all 3 today is all 3 6s and 9s. This for me, the 3 6 9 links to the Zohar. So again, we're going to have a look in the Zohar today because that's what I think. That's what the link is, and we're going to see what it says. Again, I do want to stress this point because I'm just thinking about this. I know there's a mad history, and again about this kind of patriarchal domination, whether it's a good thing, whether it's a thing from the Most High. Again, I want to stop coming off the big man, because this is not this is not, the universe is not male. Even I recognize that you want to come onto you want to come on this earth plane, you best come through a woman. There is no other way. There is no other way to get on this earth plane bar you come through a woman's waters. So for me, instantly, I'm like, well, doesn't that put her in the power position? Like, and again, I don't want to go like, I don't like this like male, female, like men, women. You know what I mean? Because that's obviously, you want to come on a plane, you got to come through a woman's waters, right? So that does say that she has a serious level of power. Do you know what I mean? So I come from the goddess, goddess. God, you know what I mean? So again, we're not holding to this or that. There's the universe. I'm on Mother Earth, because I don't care whether you want to say you're Jewish, you're a Muslim, you're a Buddhist, you're this, you're that. Where Mother Earth supports every one of us. It matters not whether you're this, that, and the other. Mother Earth supports all life on this planet. You can have your ideas and your doctrines on this, that, and matters not. Do you need something to eat and something to drink? Yes, you do. Who provides that? Mother Earth. So like, that's not up for debate. Do you know what I mean? Don't forget, this is all man's knowledge, and this is all human, or this is all being knowledge. Do you know what I mean? I'm only saying, is the knowledge valuable, useful, and correct, and he's leading us somewhere in it? Do you know what I mean? We don't want to be led into dead ends. I don't want to be. I recognize that I'm a spiritual being. I recognize that there is a lot of deception going on, and I don't want to deceive. I've been being deceived. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to come out of the deception. I recognize that I'm a spiritual being, and I've been under some kind of draconian psychological like lockdown. Do you know what I mean? And I've had to start to come into some type of awareness of what is going on with this reality. Do you know what I mean? The tarot has helped me. These books have helped me to understand certain things. Are they the absolute truth of the reality, I'm not 100% sure. I just do know the tarot isn't devil worshipping. That's the main point that I've come to. Do you know what I mean? Is the tarot isn't devil worshipping? Do you know what I mean? It only leads to these books. Again, we're coming back to the patriarchy and this masculine domination. Again, we can understand it in physical terms. Men are stronger than women physically, and like you can be. Again, a beautiful thing that a beautiful poem that I heard. Do you know what I mean? Out of all of these, out of all the peoples on the earth, I bet it's the woman that does the washing. Do you know what I mean? I don't care whether you're this religion, that religion, this country, that country. It's probably your mum that does the washing. Do you know what I mean? So big shout out to the guy that done that part. I can't think of his name, but absolutely brilliant, because that is the case. Do you know what I mean? Like, the female probably does, or the mother does the washing and probably does a lot of the cooking. Do you know what I mean? But then we have the image of most of the best cooks are male. So again, it's mad confusion. Do you know what I mean? We're trying to come out of the confusion. So again, I'm going to pause the video. Right, I'm going to have a look at these numbers and then see where it links up and what book we can read and what we can glean out of it. But again, for me, this lay looks very positive. We've got the Six of Wands at the bottom next to Justice, and we've got Death in the downside up position. This is life, you know what I mean? Death in the downside, it means life. And we've got Victory with the Spirit, the Six of Wands at the bottom, and justice at the bottom. So we're trying to be just, and we're coming in this just vein, we hope. Do you know what I mean? Again, I'm not here to trick anyone. I'm not here to mislead anyone. I'm just showing the tarot from this aspect, because there must be other way. There are other ways of doing the tarot than just cross my palm with silver and I'm going to tell you your future. I'm not I don't read cards for people, and I mean that in the sense of I don't know what you've been up to. I don't know if you've been doing your grounding work, or if you've been doing your sun gazing. I don't know if you're some dodgy murderer that's been out there burying, but I don't know that. Do you know what I mean? So you can't come to me and ask me to do a reading for you, and what I'm supposed to glean these secrets out of you. I don't think it's like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that can't be done, and I'm not saying there's not gifted people out there that are very intuitive with people and can pick up these other things from people. But this, for me personally, is about my journey and about how the tarot has illuminated these works to me. I've been doing my grounding work. I've been doing my solar gazing. I've been doing my cleansing of the body and trying to eat as healthily as possible, trying to get all of the metals out of my body. I've been trying to cleanse my mind. In my place now, I haven't got a TV, so I don't sit around watching TV all day. I think extremely bad for you and extremely negative. Do you know what I mean? I go out in nature. Again, I'm a pagan. I like my mushrooms. Do you know what I mean? So unless you're doing those things, I don't think it's healthy. And again, I think it's very spurious that these things are a fairground, have been put in the realms of fairground attraction. Do you know what I mean? I think that's a disservice to the tarot. Do you know what I mean? Because I think the tarot is very important. You know what I mean? I think it's very useful. So just to get that out there. But I'm going to pause the video and then I'm going to come back with the link that I can find. So I'll be back shortly. Please subscribe. Nice one. Quick thing here. So again, we've gone to the Zohar Parashat Pinaz, the table of contents. And as we can see, it says 636, sixth correction, 637, seventh correction, 638, three sanctifications, 639, seed of the female, commentary, male and female waters. So that's what it says on the contents, yeah, on the beginning there at the top. Right, so if you can have a look. And then again, because I haven't got the middle book, I can't do 399, I can't do 336, I can't even do 333 because I haven't got that middle book, and I've got to get that middle book. Right, we're gonna go 663, right? So, and we're gonna start on this book at where it's placed us, and look, we can go from 636. So we've got we've got a direct 636. We've got our 663, so we can read that. We can go 69. We can go 696. So we're going to check all of these ones and see what that's saying. Again, we're only trying to follow the numbers, and we're going to see what that information is trying to link us to. Again, I like that because about male and female waters. Well, yeah, because we're unifying masculine and feminine. So as soon as I've seen that about male and female, I'm like, okay, yeah, sweet, I can go with that, because that straight away says balance, unification, of bringing things together. And we recognize that there are two forces. So I'm going to read, and then obviously we're going to come back on this. I do want to also show there are no in the outcome numbers. In the outcome numbers, there are no twos, there are no sevens, there are no. We've got a 5 here on these lower. We've got a 5 on the lower. These lower outcome numbers, we've got a 5, we've got an 8, but in these downwards at the side, there's no sevens, there's no twos, there's no, what else? Yeah, so there's none of that in here. So again, this is all, we would say that this is all Adam. This is all odd. This is all odd and all Adam. So is this all masculine? This is all male, because we're on 369. There's no Eve in this. There's no even in this. There's no Eve here. Yeah. There's no Eve here. There's no feminine. There's no even numbers. This is all odd numbers. This is all Adam numbers. So we're going to take that as a key to how we read today. You know what I mean? Or is today a male day or a masculine day? Today's full of masculine energy or male force. We can see there's some even numbers underneath here. 8 is even, but within the center of the 8, we have 5, a masculine number, a male number. Do you know what I mean? So is it that the male is in the center of something at this time? Do you know what I mean? 11, which is 2, 11, which is feminine as well. And again, this beautiful link to justice and balance and the cycle and strength. The feminine maybe being on the outside, and then the masculine within. Do you know what I mean? So again, I'm only trying to think in terms of the numbers or the representation of what the pictures are saying. Again, the goddess holds the lion. Do you know what I mean? She's the one with the strength, and she holds the masculine principle in its position. Do you know what I mean? That's what this is what the card 8 says to me. Justice an androgynous figure. Do you know what I mean? A very balanced masculine and feminine figure. Do you know what I mean? She has the sword of justice of the mind. So this is also linked to the Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords, you know what I mean? She is, well, justice is the male and female King of Swords, isn't she? She's the Ace of Swords as well. So she's got the sword and she's got the scales of Libra, of balance. Do you know what I mean? So very positive. And then we can see that within and it manifests without as well. So we're going to go with that. So we're going to have a look. I'm going to pause it again. I'm going to have a read and see where what this is trying to show us. Again, yeah, we're going to see where we are. So again, we like this first 363. We're gonna go with that, and it says the 10 things a man must observe at the Sabbath table, and this is 636. It's to do with chewing food. Do you know what I mean? And not gulping food and chewing your food. Again, I don't know the Hebrew. I don't read the Torah bar reading from the Zohar, you know what I mean? So I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not a Rebbe, you know what I mean? I'm not anything like that. I've just picked up these books and I'm going, okay, well, what's my gulping and what's my chewing? Well, mine is chewing under tarot, do you know what I mean? Because I don't know Hebrew or anything like that. I can't read those languages. I can read this as it's been translated into English. And I'm saying, well, what for me is mastication? Well, me is the mastication of chewing the tarot and not trying to just do this thing where I know there's those traditions of how you can do the tarot and you can do the Celtic cross and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying those things are not valuable, but this is my chewing of the tarot. And how I've brought this tarot to order within me, where I can now use the tarot, which is leading me to greater information that I recognize as being pertinent. Yeah, it's not good to just gulp your food. It's not good for us just to be taking everything that we see on the TV as gospel. Do you know what I mean? You have to start to do your research. You have to find out why the people don't really want you standing around on the grass barefoot and they think it's weird. Like, what is wrong with you? Do you know what I mean? People it's funny with you going out and picking mushrooms and just eating. Like, people sometimes are funny with that, do you know what I mean? Like, you're not allowed to actually go out and pick magic mushrooms. You can go out and pick every other type of mushroom, but you can't go out and pick, well, you can go out and do it, but again, it's like frowned upon. Well, magic mushroom, they're drugs and this thing. And you see like all these kind of nonsensical the way that we're very nonsensical. The same, listen, perfect example, the green, do you know what I mean, the ganja. You can now go to your doctors and get ganja and smoke it, but if you go down the road and buy ganja off your mate, it's illegal. You're doing something wrong. So again, utter kind of foolishness, do you know what I mean, that we're under, that we are under. This one person's got a license and can smoke it. He passes that spliff to his mate who ain't got a license. He could get arrested for it. This is utter complete foolishness. But again, this is where we come back to, like, we know that we're under lockdown, do you know what I mean? But there must be, we know with as much lies as they give us, there must be truth within it somewhere, do you know what I mean? Because this is the name of the game, innit? Gleaning and discerning the truth out of all of the lies. Do you know what I mean? So again, I'm not trying to read. I'm not reading like as in this is the absolute gospel truth. I'm going, there's truth in this. Do you know what I mean? It's not to be overlooked. It's not to be dismissed. Yeah, I as far as I'm concerned, I can understand why you don't want to gulp and you want to chew. Yeah, I get that. Do you know what I mean? So again, for me, very helpful because I'm looking back at my inner truth. Yeah, I've been chewing over what is my inner truth. What is going on with me? Do you know what I mean? So I'm masticating on inner truth. I'm masticating on preponderance of the small. What is this small bit of light within me? What are these little things that are coming to me? How come the tarot's like? How come it hasn't? How come this isn't the normal way of doing the tarot on YouTube? How come everyone does it the other way, but no one's doing it like this? So I'm masticating on it. I'm chewing it over in my head. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to do these videos, James. Do you know what I mean? But these people are gonna think, "Oh God, what's going on? He don't know tarot like him." But I've never seen it. And everyone's gonna have an opinion and this thing about it. But I gotta masticate on that. I gotta chew on it. And I say, well, we know we try to do no wrong. We know we're not trying to hurt or harm James. Just have the courage to do you. Come on, get on with it. And this is the way you've been led. We even now masticate on the way we've been led. Do you know what I mean? So again, for me, this is very pertinent to me. The smoke. What is the smoke? We got to chew on this smoke. You know what I mean? We got to start to recognize the smoke. Is that spirit? Is that spirit? Spirit is smoke, or would that be demons? Would that be the demonic thing? You know what I mean? Because like the spirits, it could be negative demon smoke. Do you know what I mean? So we have to meditate on these things. We have to. But again, I'm saying, well, demons. Well, again, if I'm chatting to demons, and this is leading me, and this is leading me to these books. Are these books full of demons? That is the only alternative. Because if it's not full of angelic light, it can only be full of demonic darkness. That is the only alternative to it. So either the tarot, which I thought was an anagram for the Torah, is leading to darkness, or the tarot, which I thought was an anagram to Torah, is leading to light. It can only be one or the other. Or is it that the tarot that leads to these books is filled with darkness and light? And that you now have to learn how to discern the information and pick the light out of the darkness. This is the journey that we're on, do you know what I mean? And this is where we're trying to get to. So that for me is I can hold to that. I'm gonna use that, and that to me is a very useful thing to know, James. Don't gulp your food, chew your food. When you read books and when you come across these, chew it. Don't gulp it. Sit with it and try and meditate and try and glean as much as you can out of it. Yeah, very helpful. So that's the one link we're going to go with, and then we're going to come with another one. Right, and then we can go, and that can be read. Oh, haven't I paused it? Have I paused it? I haven't paused it. So quick thing, even though we've started 636, I'm going to leave out 637. I'm going to leave out 638, and I'm going to jump to 639, only because because I know there's pertinent information in there, but only because I'm following the number pattern. And obviously the 639 is there. Do you know what I mean? It is a number that's there. So I'm going to go to 639 and then look for them ones. But yes, of course, if you've got it, if you've got the book, read all of that, because again, and we're starting at the beginning. We're starting at the beginning. So this has linked us to the beginning of the book. Do you know what I mean? So you can read all of that, but I'm going to go to 639 and I'll come back.